Good morning or good afternoon, my kiddos. Um, I think it's time for a new lesson right now. I think the majority of you are going to participate, are going to do the questions and learn. Some of you aren't even going to open this document, so I'm not even talking to you. But the most that we could do today is 8 problems. I don't foresee us doing more than 8, but that is the absolute most that we would do. Now, what we're looking at today, obviously, is triangles, and we're looking at the angles in a triangle. And I'm just going to kind of reiterate and review what we've always been learning, which is that triangle sum theorem, right? And the triangle sum theorem just basically states that all angles in a triangle always add up to 180 degrees every time, right? So it's like angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will always equal 180 degrees every time. Okay, now we're going to take that knowledge, which we already know, and we're going to apply it to this type of problem. We're taking one step forward. This is the last, just so you know, the last time we're going to use this triangle sum theorem for a lesson. Okay, and they're looking for angle A. That's what they want. They want us to tell them how many degrees is this angle right here. Okay, in order to do that, we just use our triangle sum theorem. We add up all our angles and set them equal to 180. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll say x plus 68, that's this guy right here, plus x plus 57, that's this guy right here, plus 75 equals 180. So same process we've been running with the entire time. Okay, now we need to combine like terms. Okay, 68 plus 57 plus 75. Yikes, I'm going to need a calculator for that because, and you know what, I might as well just get my phone out because it's going to be a little quicker for me to do that on my phone than do it on the computer for these next problems. So we got 68 plus 57 plus 75 is 200. And how many x's do we have? We have an x here and we have an x here. So it looks like we're going to get 2x plus 200 equals 180. We need to subtract that guy from both sides. Subtract the 200. Okay. And it looks like we get 2x equals negative 20. Divide 2 on both sides. X equals negative 10. Now for our last lesson, that would be the answer, because for our last lesson, they asked for x. Okay, but here they're asking for find the measure of angle A. That's what they want, angle A. So we're just have one extra step. We're going to take this negative 10, and we're going to substitute them in right there for the x in angle A. So realistically, if you look at it, we just have negative 10 plus 57. So angle A, measure of angle A equals, what is it going to be? 47 degrees? Okay, super simple. Add up all the angles, right? Set them equal to 180, solve for x, and then plug that x back in for angle A. And that's it. All right, so let's do number 2 together, and then we can do a couple practice problems, and we'll call it a day. Let's add these guys. 6x plus 12 plus 8x minus 1 plus 43. All we're doing is adding all 3 angles, right? And we set them equal to 180. Okay, we have to combine like terms. 6x and 8x is 14x. Okay, we have 12 minus 1 plus 43. And I think it's plus 54 equals 180. That's what I think. Okay, subtract 54 from both sides. 180 minus 54 is 126. So we get 14x equals 126. Divide both sides by 14. And we get 9. Okay, x equals 9. And we're almost done because we have to substitute that back in for angle A. So this 9 comes in right here, and we have 8 times 9, 8 times 9 minus 1. And I think it's just 9 times 8 is what? 72 minus 1? 72 minus 1 is 71 degrees. Okay? Nothing crazy there. I'm going to try and keep this lesson a little simple and the video a little short because our next lesson, which is going to be our last lesson before we take a test, that one's going to be a little longer and a little trickier. Okay? So let's kind of, as a class now, I'm going to give you a couple minutes. I want you to press pause and see if you can figure out what number 3 is on your own. So press pause, do number 3. When you're done, press play. All right, we are back and we are going to go over number 3. This one is pretty simple. I mean, it's so fast and straightforward because let's add them up. 5x plus 5x plus 140 equals 180. What's easy about this one is, hey, subtract that guy to the other side, and what's 5x plus 5x? It's just 10x, right? 10x, subtract that over, equals 40. Divide 10, x equals 4. So this one's quick, I love it. Okay, let's substitute it back into angle A. Remember our angle A is over here. What's 5 times 4? 20. So our answer for number 3 is 20 degrees. I love it when you have problems that are just so easy, right? I love that. Okay, number 4, on your own. Attack number 4, press pause, do it. When you're finished, press play, and we'll go over it. Okay, the key to number 4 is that you recognize that this is a right angle and you put 90 right there. That's the key to number 4. Okay, now we have our same process, which is add them all up. X plus 34 plus x plus 64 plus 90 equals 180. Okay, let's combine like terms. 34, 64, and 90. And then we also have x and x. Well, we know x and x is going to be 2x, but let's add all this other stuff. 34 plus 64 plus 90, 188. Okay, subtract that to the other side. And it looks like we have 2x equals negative 8. And x is going to equal negative 4. What do we need to do with that? We got to plug them back in to x and angle A. And what's negative 4 plus 34? I think it's just 30. Boom. Easy money? I think so. Okay, let's do one more and we'll call it a day. Let's do 5. So go ahead and press pause. Attack number 5. Press play. We'll go over it and we will be done for the day. Alrighty, we're looking at 5 and we see that same strategy here that we need to put a 90 right there so we know that it's 90. Let's add them all up. 11x minus 8 plus 2x minus 6 plus our 90 equals 180. We got to combine like terms. We have an 11x and we have a 2x. Okay, that's 13x. We have a negative 8, a negative 6, and a 90. Oh man, negative 8, negative 6, and 90. Negative 8 plus negative 6 plus 90 equals 76. Oh wait, that's going to be plus 76, might be. Plus 76 equals 180. And we got to subtract that guy over. So 180 minus 76 is 104. There we go. 13x equals 104. Divide 13. I messed up. Whoa, 104 divided by 13. Oh, it's 8. All right. X equals 8. My calculator was not being nice to me. Okay, and then we have our last step, which is take this 8 and plug them in there because that's angle A, right? What's 2 times 8? 16. 16 minus 6 is 10. So that's a 10-degree angle right there. Okay, you can have a couple practice problems for homework. And then we get a fun for me. I don't know if it's fun for you, but we got a fun lesson coming up. This next one, it's good. It's a little tricky, but it's definitely fun. Okay, see you kids in a little bit.